Hey, Smashing Kids! I'm the presenter, and this is Smashing Kid News. Welcome to the Future Leaders program. Today, I want to show you some things that you can do this holiday to make sure that you become the best possible version of yourself in 2024. You know, this December season, we know that people will be making some stupid mistakes here and there, doing some things here and there, but we want to make sure that we go into the year strong and great, and make sure that we are relaxed, but also make sure that we are productive and stimulate our brains. Yes, Smashing Kids. So I have a few things here that I'll tell you, what to do, advise you on some things to do to make sure that this holiday we are productive, man, and we make sure that we gain those brain cells. So I'll start here. Just a game, right? Just play a friendly game with a friend or a sibling. This makes sure that you stimulate your brain at all times, and you make sure that you're able to think in different ways. When you're in difficult situations, you must be able to think how to get out of the situations. So games such as 30 seconds, playing marbles, and any other games, you know that as people who've lived in the location, you know that you use anything, you use your rocks, your dust, anything to make sure that you stimulate your brain and you're able to learn and interact with other children. So I have here some 30 seconds, I have here some marbles, so you could do anything like that. Another thing as well, I'm sure a lot of your parents would be really staggering on this one, is reading. Make sure that you read, even if it's just a small book. Eventually you'll find the beauty and the love in reading, because this is a very beautiful habit that can help you really stimulate your brain and learn new things. I mean, I've learned a lot from this book alone. And then we move on here. Here is just some notepad, and after an academic year, you really need to reflect and see what you've done this year, the positives, the negatives of this year, and this, keeping a journal, will make sure that you stay on top of your game and that you know what's up in your life and you know what you want to achieve. Eventually, after a few years, 3 to 2 years, we'll have to change this because of the change of mindset, maybe the color, anything at all. The journal will help you stimulate your brain. If anyone asks you how successful you are, make sure that you point back to the journal. All your praying, all your manifesting will happen in this book, and make sure that you become the best possible version of yourself, guys. Come on. And lastly, guys, I have here a vision board. Make sure that going into the season, you know what you want to achieve next year. You see, this is something that is very close to my heart, because as you start doing these kind of things, as you start telling yourself what you want to see within yourself, once you start challenging your own self to your new self, once you start being your own competitor, you realize how successful and how stimulated you can be. All that I have for you today, make sure that you use these tips to make sure that you this December become the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Make sure that you're going to January with it. Kickstart and have a Merry Christmas indeed. Thank you so much for joining me right here on Smashing Good News. Bye.